Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Zhaoqing. And today you find us, we're back out at DingHu. We're actually going for a walk. We're going to try and find that lake we were at the other night. There's a few things around there I wanted to go and have a look at, but I thought on the way there we'd pull out the camera and give you a little look around at what's happening out here, the amount of growth. So all these roads that we see here are all brand new. These were all still under construction when I arrived here. We see, what have we got? Oh, that's a raised highway there. Just beyond that is the high-speed rail. All these apartments, so we see a couple of buildings here under construction. Down the back here, all the apartments you see down there. We've got a truck roaring past us. All the apartments you see down there were either under construction or not even started when I arrived here. Over on our left here we see another new apartment building. Looks really good, that one, with more new apartment buildings by them there that are still under construction. Yeah, we've just had classes this morning back out at school. I got no classes this afternoon, but I'm actually staying out overnight in the school tonight. It's one thing I try and do at least one night a week, stay out so my students can spend a bit more time with me. You know, we'll go and sit down and have dinner together. I go and play frisbee with a bunch. We've got a frisbee group in the school. There's a couple of hundred students involved in that. We normally get maybe 20 each night, so they play frisbee on the playground every night. So you get different students on different nights. We've got another big building being built up here on the right. I don't know, that's going to be some sort of factory or production of something by the look. It's not an apartment building, maybe a shopping centre. Not sure, but it's a pretty damn big building. Yeah, so the other thing I have mentioned before, actually starting an English corner within the school. So the other thing I'll be doing tonight, we're sort of going to make Thursday night the regular night that I stay out at the school, and we'll have the English corner on the Thursday night. So I'll come out, have classes Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon off. So sometimes I'll actually ride my electric bike out here, and we're going to do some rides on a Thursday afternoon out along here. So we'll get right down. Down in front of us is the river, which runs right the way through to DingHu. So we'll go down and have a look at the river here. There's an island on there we can go and visit, which we'll go and have a look at as well at some point. So yeah, lots of plans, doing stuff out here. So we might actually, if we're bringing the electric bike out here, we'll probably actually ride out on a Wednesday late afternoon, early evening. Come and stay here Wednesday night, have the bike on charge Wednesday night, so we've got a full charge to ride around DingHu, have a look around here. Because yeah, I haven't spent near enough time out here. So we see on our left up here another big building under construction. Looks like another big office building of some form. More apartment buildings under the construction on our right over here. Then up in front of us here, the beautiful looking apartment complex in there. Actually, that looks really nice. It looks really good. I love those the sort of roofs they put on the top of them, just to try and give them that Chinese taste. They look really good. I don't know how much apartment buildings cost here out at DingHu, because it is still all new. So here's this big construction site here. I don't know what that is. Maybe a shopping centre. I guess we'll find out in the future. So we see on the sign here, right, we've got Young Lake Scenic Spot, New District Sports Centre, so that's the new stadium and stuff, which They completed that 5 or 6 years ago. Changli Wetlands Park and Kali Cultural Tourism Town. I must find out where that cultural tourism town is and go and have a look at that. Definitely. So yeah, all this stuff out in front of us here was non-existent when I first arrived here, what, 7.5 years ago. All this road network was still under construction. Some of the roads were completed, brand spanking new when I arrived here. They'd only just been completed. So this all sort of ties in with the video we did, went for a bike ride with Tony, looking at the road network and how things have changed out in the eastern end of Guangzhou. Well, that, you go from the eastern end of Guangzhou, you carry on out all these new roads out here to DingHu. And this is all brand new. I have nothing really to compare it to. Like, I didn't get to see this before all this started, unfortunately, so I can't tell you what things were like here back prior to my arrival. But I imagine there wasn't much here. What's this on our right here? ENN. I don't know who ENN are. We do have the phone in the pocket. We could pull out the phone and translate some stuff, but no, let's just keep walking. So, more brand new apartment buildings on our right here. Just, so these ones in front of us now, I think they just started the groundworks when I arrived here. They hadn't done very much at all. And then as we come around the corner, we see more apartments under construction. It's absolutely phenomenal how much is happening here. It's just mind-blowing. There's still a lot of infrastructure that needs building out here. I don't think there's much in the way of big supermarkets. There is a big supermarket, newly opened, not supermarket, shopping centre. The newly opened shopping centre, maybe 5 kilometres down the road in front of us, on the main road. But I don't know that there's much other than that. You know, it's all sort of more smaller, traditional sort of places. But as you can see, there's so much being done here. You know, it won't be long and they'll have all the mod cons. There's a brand new hospital down in front of us, just behind our old campus, which is a couple of kilometres down in front of us. Big hospital. It was really nice. I'll have to try and get in there sometime and have a look around and show you that, because it is really cool. It is the newest hospital in Zhaoqing at the moment. There will be another newer hospital soon. They're refurbishing the traditional Chinese medicine hospital, which is good to see. So I'm actually walking down to the lake. We did the walk around the lake the other day, and just looking at all these places on our right here, it's just incredible. Yeah, as we were driving into the lake, there were a few areas sort of around on the outside of the lake that I wanted to go and film, but we were just that bit too late. If you watched to the end of that video, you saw by the time we'd walked around the lake, it was already getting dark. So we just didn't have time to go and see this stuff. So hopefully there's something interesting there to have a look at. Look at these buildings on our left, these new ones. They've sort of got part of the glasswork up on some of them at various heights. So right over on the left there, we've got the glasswork right at the top, and then this building in front of us, the glasswork's, what, a third of the way up the building. I don't know why that is, Oh, that building. So that I see. I thought that building went right up to the top there. That's only a smaller building in front of this one behind it, I think. So that glass is at the top of that building. Yeah, okay. We must, I think we'll be turning left at these traffic lights in front of us. So we're going to switch off there for a minute and we'll try and get closer to this lake, and then we'll come back to you when we get there. So stick around. There hopefully will be something of interest, more interest, coming up soon. Okay, so we're a little bit further up the road now. Down to our left down here, we have a brand new, I think that's a middle school down in there, but we're going to keep going this way because we have, yeah, this is the way we're heading towards the lake. We'll go and have a look at that place another time. Another brand new school. Over on our right, heaps more new apartment buildings. If we look up in front of us here, all of these brand spanking new. The white lower building over on our right there, that looks to me like another school of some form or other. Oh, we have a little kindergarten bus coming past it. We've got two of them, one going each direction. Yeah, some sort of school over there. No, I can't even guess whether it would be middle school or high school. Over on our left here, we have the sports stadium. So in front here we have sort of indoor gymnasium where they do gymnastics. They can probably do things like badminton competitions, all that sort of stuff, all the things that need indoor facilities. And then behind there we have the sports stadium itself, which is, you know, open air for athletics events, football, all that sort of stuff. Mountains over in the background there, and then as we get past this big dome, we see this big tall structure here, which we pointed out from the lake. We could sort of see it in the distance, but this, I believe, up the top of here is going to be a revolving restaurant, but it's sort of been in that state of construction for quite some time now, so I don't know if that construction's been put on hold for the time being. It's been looking the same for a long time. It'll be wonderful to get up there and have a look around and have a look at the view from up there. It'll be absolutely spectacular. I don't know how tall that is. It's just sort of comparing it to these apartment buildings on our right. It looks about as tall as them, and they are, how tall are we looking there? Let's count the windows up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. So they look like about 20-story buildings on the right, and that looks about that height. It's an amazing looking construction. But as we get down here a little bit more, we'll see that what that's connected to. It's connected to one of the hotels. I think it's a Sheraton Hotel, I think, from memory. On the right here, this looks like shopping centre that's not quite open yet. This is another building that's very newly been completed. Well, the outside's been completed. I don't know if they're still doing work inside, but definitely looks like shopping centre. So yeah, it'll be good for the people living out here to get that open. It's yeah, stuff's happening out here so fast. It's just mind-boggling when you compare it to how long these types of things take to do in Australia. My lord, they don't waste any time here. When they decide to do something, they just get on and do it. Yes, okay, so we can see there it is Sheraton Hotel that's connected to this big tower. So here we see the sign here for the 75th anniversary of the National Day celebrations. Down here beside the stadium they have a lot of food things down there, a lot of drink stuff, which these signs here are advertising. These all light up at night time. It looks really good. But yeah, I've been in there a couple of times with friends, had a feed in there of a night time. It's really cool. Although with the lake now having all the stuff that it's got, I wonder if that area has turned very, very quiet all of a sudden. Wow, that building is so... I've not actually been this close to this building here. That is so tall. That is huge. I so want to climb up the top of that thing and have a look. Let's see if we can see any workers in there and get them to take us up the top. It is very, very tall building, my lord. And yeah, like I say, it's been looking like that for a couple of years now. It's doesn't appear to be any work happening there. I'm not sure why. I don't know if whoever's building it ran out of money or what's going on there, but hopefully they get it finished sometime soon. Right, let's extend this camera a little bit further up. Try and get a look over here. What's going on in there? I don't know that we're up high enough to be able to see over that fence. This is one thing that they do everywhere here. Wherever there's construction happening, they've got these fences up around the construction site, which I don't know why. I don't know if it's so people can't see what's being done or just for safety to keep people out of the building area. But it is frustrating. I like to walk past these places and see what's going on. I like to be able to see through the fences, and here you just can't. Anywhere something's being constructed, they got these big fences up. So we see they've got sprinklers up here as well along the top of the fence here to keep the dust down from going over the footpath. Got quite a big park area over on our right there by the look of it. It's almost worth crossing the road and going over there and having a little look. We might do that. It looks like we've got a bit of a viewing platform in there. Okay, this one's going to be the quickest by the looks. 25 seconds till we can cross. Big bridge over there, so we must have part of the river heading down past us on the left. So this might be a viewing area by the river area. We'll go and check that out. Okay, green light. So there on our left there, the Sheraton Hotel. Never been in there. Never had any cause to use a hotel in Zhaoqing. And we go straight into a green light on this side. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, we do have a bit of a viewing area over here. Okay, Changli wetland. We can see the sign. It's, well, backwards view at the moment, but we'll duck over here and have a look. We might actually be able to walk underneath this road here. Before we go, we'll just have a look over on the left there at the Sheraton Hotel. So that's, I imagine, quite an expensive hotel. Again, brand new. That wasn't here when I first arrived here. It's just another, so all these buildings on our right here, pretty much brand new. You know, they're all well under 10 years old. So here we see here Changli Wetland Park. So we're just duck over here. Looks like they've got a little map on the sign over here. So we'll duck over here and have a look at what we've got. And then we'll duck over to the left there and have a look down there. Okay, so this looks like plans. Okay. Also, we've got English and French by the look. La longueur vers les zones humides, or Chengli Yong Wetland Park. So the master plan and perspectives don't really get much of anything from there. So here we see the that'll be the Sheraton Hotel. That's that big tower we just walked past, and we will be down in here at the moment. So we might just walk over this way first. So this building on our left, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I would imagine it is some tourism sort of thing, but I'm not sure. Okay, we can't, yeah, I thought we might be able to get around the back of this little building, but it's all joined up. So we'll head back this way and we'll get down, have a look down at the wetland park area, see how that looks. And then from here, just over this way here, is where the lake will be, Yanyang Lake. Oh, this is quite a nice looking little area here. Very nice. So we've got some nice grass terraces over there, coming right the way around. Beautiful bit of water. And really, really nice walking areas. So I would imagine that this area here would be very, very popular in the evening for people to come walking. Wow, it looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is all brand new. And they've done a pretty damn good job. It looks great. Okay, we're onto the footpath here. So look at this. This is all, yeah, all this footpath, brand spanking new. Life buoy is on this side there in case anyone falls in. So yeah, it looks really good. So what have we got? Toilets off to our right. We've got a greenway, exercise area, running track. Nice. We'll duck around this way and have a look. So it looks like we've got a series of islands out this way to walk across. Wow, we've got a big, some sort of fairly big construction in here. Wow, so what have we got? Oh, this is just for shade by the look of it. Oh, we've got a wooden boardwalk down along the waterfront here. Very nice. Can we see fish or anything in there? Nothing close by. Got a set of steps heading up the hill over there in front of us, which I don't know where that goes. Yeah, this would be really popular in the evening here, I bet. We'll duck around to our left here. Alright, okay, we'll go over to these steps and have a look at what's up the top of here. See if there's anything up there worth checking out. Or is it just heading back up to the roadways? I don't know. It's an interesting building over on our left here. Looks like it's a lot of it is just viewing platform by the look. So we can get up and get a view over the... Okay, they've got it fenced off, closed off, so it's not open. That's unfortunate. But that actually doesn't look new. That actually looks fairly old. It looks very weathered. I don't know if it is very weathered or it's just not taken care of. I don't know. Right, what do we got up the top of these steps? Hey. Oh, we got a waterway over the other side. And then over in the distance here, you can see the Ferris wheel at the lake's edge. So we're going to head that way. So here we have a raised pathway which will get you into the top level of this building. But as we can see, it's closed off. We do have another big viewing platform down here. Oh, looks like we've got a walking and bike path running right the way through along the riverfront. So we might actually duck down there and we'll walk along that way. But we're going to turn off for a minute, and when we get down closer to the lake, oh, actually just have a look over to our left there at the Sheraton. The sun's sort of going down over on our right. It's lighting up the Sheraton really nice. That looks really good. Really nice looking building. Like to get in there sometime and have a look around. So we are going to we'll shut off. When we get down near the lake, we'll be back with you. So stick around. We won't be long. Okay, so back over this way is where we entered that wetland park. Goes right up along here. That riverway is going down here in front of us, and then this wetland park carries on over this side of the road way down here, and I think it probably goes down to that white structure that you can see over there, which I'm not sure what that is. We might actually walk, so the lake is down this way. We might actually walk back around that way on our way back to school and go and have a look at what that building is. But for now, we're going to cross over this bridge, and we can see the Ferris wheel over there where the lake is. That's where we're headed to. And Yeah, I don't know that I've ever actually been over this bridge before. It looks amazing. You can see the, well, we'll get a little bit closer before we should point that out, but yeah, this all gets lit up at night time. There's another, over on our right there, you can see that sort of orangey, pinky, I think it's pink now. Used to be orange, I'm sure, or red. It's faded to pink. But yeah, that's the same. It's got all these LED lights strung up along it. Just lights it all up. Looks beautiful under at night time with the lights on. So this is that path we were just walking along on the other side of the bridge. And then up here on our right, we can see this netting strung up. And it's just all LED lights along here. They light it all up at night time. It looks fantastic. I think it actually changes color along the way as well, as it's, although a few of these connectors look broken here. So I wonder if it's still working at the moment or not. I hope it is, because yeah, they do look fantastic under lights. So more apartments over here on our left, all brand spanking new. That looks like another school in here on our left. Yeah, with the amount of apartments that are being built, they're going to need a few schools around here, I'll tell you that. It's amazing amounts of construction. I can't even imagine how many apartments have been built out here in the last 10 years. It must be thousands and thousands of the bloody things. So even you look way down there in the distance, all that's brand new. In fact, we can still see a couple of them apartment buildings over there are still under construction. Still got the cranes up. And they carry on past there as well. It's just mind-blowing. It truly is amazing to have seen how much this place has changed since I got here. And over on our left here, we can just, I don't know if you can just see the light poles through the trees. Those sort of look like they're flowering up. That is this side of the lake. Oh, we got more of this wetland area over this side. Wow, so it's a big area. So it must connect down. Okay, so the sluice gates that we walked past on our walk, they must be connected to all of this wetland area. So as this fills up, they'll open that up, let it into the lake. Then the sluice gates down the other side of the lake, they'll open up to empty the lake down into the river when things get really full, as I'm sure they do when it's really raining here. So we're going to turn off again. We'll be back with you when we get down to the lake area. Okay, so we're back inside the wetland park area. Somewhere just down here, we must have a on electric bikes with their kids on the back. I think there's a school over to our left down here, which I think is where they're all coming from. But okay, so this must be the end of the wetland park area then, because we have the sluice gates over here on our right heading into the lake. The lake is just over the other side of the road here, which we might actually be able to see underneath this bridge. But yeah, a lot of people riding past, kids on the back of the bikes on their way home from school, probably glad their day is over, I imagine. Also, yeah, we can get under that bridge by the look and through to the lake. We can just see the lake through on the other side there. But we're going to stay on this side of the road because we saw a few things over here that we want to get a look at. Okay, I've got a feeling this over on our left here might be the school where everybody's coming from. Quite possibly. But this is one of the areas I saw as we were driving into the lake the other night. The road down here, it looked like there might be some interesting stuff down here. So we're going to go and have a look in here, see what we can see on our way through. Tell you what, it's lovely and peaceful in here. No people around. It's not too hot today. It's not it's not cool, but it's not hot like it has been. We are starting to get some much better weather here for being out and walking around and exploring the place. So yeah, over here we've got this big building. I don't know, it's not a school. What is that? Zhaoqing Cultural Development Center. Well, that sounds interesting. Let's go and have a look at what we can see in there. More kids on the back of bikes, cars, so the school must be down a little bit further down the road. Right, I wonder what this building here is all about. We'll get over the road here and have a look. See what we can see in here. Doesn't look like it's very open. It doesn't look like there's much happening. So I wonder if this is like performance spaces, things like that, or do they do cultural development center? I wonder if they have different schools for different performance styles, like your Chinese lion dancers or your Chinese opera. People can come and learn that stuff maybe. I have no idea. We might have to come out here with somebody who knows about this stuff and see what they've got to say. Oh, we've got the door open here, but we're not going to go in. It doesn't look like there's anything happening in there. There's nothing really to see, but it's a pretty amazing looking building. It is pretty cool looking. So yeah, over on our right there's all that lake area running right back down here. Right the way back up to the top of the Ferris wheel we can see there. Oh, it looks like we've got a bit of a town square area in here. And then we've got steps running up here so we can actually walk all the way around up, raised up a level. But we won't do that for now. Wow, it's a pretty amazing looking building. Wow, really nice. And then backing onto these really nice apartments back here. Very nice looking spot. So everything in here is brand new. And these little townhouses, sort of, what are they, 3-level townhouses in front of us here. They look like they're not even completed yet. They're very close to completion. I can't see any that look like they're occupied yet. The apartments up behind them are all occupied. You can see people have moved into a lot of them. But yeah, these townhouses here look like they're not actually lived in yet, but they must be very close. They look completed. Yeah, we'll duck back around this way. head down this way, see if we can find this school. Actually, it looks like there might be a kindergarten down there off to our right here. One of the kids on the back of the bike looks too small to be primary school. So it looks like we have a primary school up in front of us here, which will be that bus that just went past. That looks like primary school age kids in the back of there, and must be preschool, kindergarten off back behind where we've just come from. So I'm guessing this building in front of us here will be our primary school. We might switch over to the other side of the road and try and have a look through this fence and have a look at what the place looks like. Again, it'll be brand spanking new. Wow, it does look nice. Looks like a really nice school. See if we can find a name somewhere. Yes, okay, we can see these townhouses on our right. There's still a few there with scaffolding up and stuff. So still putting finishing touches on things. Wow, that'd be a nice place to live. Those places do look good. So I can't quite see over this fence, but it looks like big playground in here. Okay, now the fence is starting to drop down, so we can see the running track, soccer field, basketball courts. Yeah, it's a bit different. We never really had anything like this in primary schools in Australia. It's all very much just playgrounds, you know, a big oval that they'll draw the lines on the grass for a running track if we're doing athletics or something for sport. But normally it's just a big green oval which looks nothing like this. I don't think I've seen a school in Australia with a proper running track like that. It's yeah, pretty cool. So we're heading now back in the direction of the Sheraton. We can see that big tower over the top of the school here. Oh, so there's still stuff happening with construction on that school by the look of it, unless they're just doing some painting on there. But yeah, must be absolutely brand spanking new. These apartments on our right, they look fabulous. Yeah, what an amazing looking area. Oh, they've got a swimming pool in here. Goodness me. What's that? Must be 25 metres swimming. It's not 50 metres. 25, but it looks bigger than 25 metre swimming pool maybe. Wow, that's pretty cool. Lucky kids. That's just too good. Oh, look at this little three-wheeler electric bike. Grandma to pick up the kids. Hey. So what have we got here? Zhaoqing number 16 primary school. What's the other one there say? Oh, okay, the other one's in Pinyin. I can't understand that. But that's a really, really nice looking school. Wow, that looks fabulous. Damn, not like any primary school I ever went to. I'll give you the tip. That is really cool. And big. Also, we've got all the kids in there doing some skipping at the moment. So exercises after class, keep themselves fit. It's another thing they do in all the schools I've seen, from kindergarten right the way through to high school and right the way through to college, is fitness classes. It's one thing I found a bit strange working in the college here. Wow, what's this car on our right? This little green and black thing. Kiwi. Never seen one of them before. That's a bizarre looking thing. Wow. Yeah, little electric vehicle to get around on. Now we're looking over on our right here. I was hoping we have got a shop up here, so we're going to duck over the road here. We're going to grab a drink in the shop and then we'll be back with you. Actually, before we do that, we'll just have a look at this little electric vehicle in front of us. This is a little runaround. I think this will be run by the people selling apartments to run prospective buyers around in this little electric. I think it's electric. Although maybe it's, I'm not sure. Yeah, it must be electric, surely. But that's a cool looking little vehicle. Alright, so we're going to duck into the shop here and head back towards school. So stick around, we'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so we've grabbed a couple of drinks. Just, I don't know that I've shown you one of these before, but this is now, these are popping up everywhere, all over Zhaoqing, probably all over China. So electric charging stations for your electric bikes. So you basically come in here, you scan the code. So they've got one up there. They've also got one down here on top of each thing. The apps are all in Chinese, so if you're coming here from somewhere else and you buy an electric bike, you have to sort of figure it out. But I've managed to figure out, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. Got some more lower level apartment buildings on our right. Again, they don't look lived in yet. Again, brand spanking new. And then as we cross over the road here, we've got a big exercise area over the road here with table tennis tables, basketball court. Looks like some exercise equipment down there. But we're trying to find our way up. Oh no, we don't. I thought we had a path over there. We're trying to find our way up on top of this wall in front of us to try and find somewhere to get back over that water. Oh, actually, over here we saw that white structure over in front of us. Way back earlier on. That's up here in front of us by the look of it. So we're going to walk down this way, have a look at what this thing is, because I have no idea and it intrigues me. And then we'll be heading back towards school and go and find some dinner in the canteen, and then I think we're heading off. So we've got to meet up with the English Corner people tonight, and then after we've had our little chat, we'll be off to play some frisbee with the frisbee club. Another bike charging station on our right there. They are popping up absolutely everywhere. When Tony was buying his bike, well, probably, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks beforehand, I'd ridden out to his place. We were going to catch up, go for a walk, sit down, have a drink somewhere and stuff. And it was the first time I've actually used one of them charging places. We decided we'll go and look for a charging place near Tony's place. I'll plug my bike in. I wanted to try out one of them things, see if, you know, being a foreigner, not understanding, see if I can figure out how to use the app and stuff. And it was fairly straightforward actually. But that was, I don't know, 500 or 600 meters from Tony's place, over the road and up another road. And then by the time Tony's got his bike, there's 2 charging stations in his apartment complex now, been built brand new. They are popping up absolutely everywhere as the bikes are becoming more and more popular. Big sort of grassy area on our right here. I hope they're going to do something with this one of these days. It's just such an amazing area out here. So peaceful. So many apartments, and yet it's so quiet. But yeah, with a lot of these apartments being brand new, a lot of them aren't moved into yet. A lot of people will have bought the apartment and will be probably doing decorating and stuff. So a lot of these apartments, you sort of buy the shell, and they're not, you know, you've got to put in all your wiring, all your plumbing to your own specifications, where you want things. It's yeah, quite a job. Friends over in Yunfu have bought a house. They've just bought a brand new constructed house, which I must get over to Yunfu soon and go and have a look at their new place. But yeah, they were looking at buying a new electric car. Jimmy uses a small electric car to get to and from work. He's a doctor. If you saw them videos going way back in Yunfu, he's a doctor out in a small village outside of Sing Sing. And you know, it's probably, I don't know how far, maybe 20-25 kilometers. And yeah, he's got a little, well, it's got 4 seats, but really it's a 2-seater electric car. You wouldn't want to sit in the back for too long. You'd be very, very cramped. And so yeah, they were looking at upgrading that, but I asked them last time they were in Zhaoqing, I asked them, oh, have you got your new electric car yet? Oh, because they'd come over here looking at new electric cars. And I said, oh, did you find a car that you like yet? Have you bought one? They said, no, we've bought a house instead, and we have to spend all our money developing the house. Okay, so we've got a bit of a playground over here. Oh, so this is all, oh wow. So where's, okay, hold on, where's the lake from here? The lake's back over this way. So down here, we've got a bit of a water park. So play equipment for the kids here. Big sandy area here, big, so unlike at the lake where we had that pink sand, white sand. So this extends quite a long way down to our left there, and right the way up here. We're actually going to head over this way because I can see a footbridge up here over that water by the look of it. Stadium and everything over that side, over the water. Wow. So this is why I want to bring my electric bike out here, to be able to get more around these places, because I've never been to a lot of these places. There's so much out here I haven't seen yet, and it is quite spread out. So you can see we've got more apartment buildings way down there in the distance. Okay, so this big white structure we saw looks like it is a covering over another bridge. But we have a footbridge just here heading over towards, I think heading over towards the back of the stadium. Wow, what a place. There's just so much going on. Oh, no, that can't be. Just looking at that white area down here in front of us. Surely that's not still all sand like we had over here. Surely not. If it is, what an amazing spot for the kids. So much space. No English on that sign. I've got to have a look. Is this sand down here? Wow, it is too. Wow, so huge big sand area for the kids to come and play in. And this extends way down to that bridge down there. Long way. Wow, what a great area. please do not take the sand out of the sand pool while playing. I'm sure that's meant to say playing. So what's that? Chiangli Lake Beach Park. Wow, that's really cool. That's a huge area. My goodness. Amazing. Nice seating area there on our left, covered area. Parents can sit up there, watch their kids down in the play pit and keep under some shelter. And then we're going to go over this bridge. I believe will take us over the river and lead us into the back of the stadium by the look of it. Wow, that's pretty damn amazing. In fact, I'll go further and say that's really, really amazing. So I'm just trying to get my bearings now. So we can see the outdoor stadium there. Had a huge big fireworks show in there the night that they opened the stadium. It was a huge big concert, lots of really, really good performers. Some pretty famous performers from my understanding. I'm not sure who they were. I hadn't been here for that long. I think that was 2018. And they opened that stadium for the Guangdong Games. So look how big this big beach park is, right down there. The river, I believe, is over this way. We'll head around this side of the mountains back to DingHu, so between the mountains here and here. Although it does go behind another mountain behind the apartment buildings. We can't see that now. And then down in front of us down here is this, I'm pretty sure it's a middle school. It's a new middle school down here. Wow, they got a heap of sports fields down the back of the stadium here too. I've not seen this before. Wow, there's so much happening here. It's just amazing. Lovely walk area. So I wonder if this extends, so it looks like the same painting on the pathway there extends down from the water park, which, holy moly, where did that start? That was up near these apartments, I think, to the right of them. Way, way, way down there. So, yeah, that was that big white structure we saw from way, way back. So it is just a bridge. I thought it looked like an interesting building, but it's not. It's just a bridge. Right. So we've got heaps of sporting grounds down here. Let's wait for this car and we'll duck over the road. So looks like we've got several soccer pitches, basketball courts, looks like tennis courts over there, probably badminton courts as well, probably volleyball courts as well. I'm sure there's a score of table tennis tables down in there somewhere. Very, very popular. I did mention in one of the videos, where was that? That was the one that we did in Luoding, when we were going for a walk there one day. And yeah, I'd seen a video. It was about the Olympics happening and the total medal tally and how close it was. And I had a guy on there comment, saying how many gold medals China won, how many America won. And it was very, very close run. And he said, and I guess this guy was American, said, oh yeah, but America wins in the sports that people care about. China wins in things nobody cares about, like table tennis. And I commented under this comment that this guy posted, and I said, you want to try coming to China, going to any of these playgrounds where they have table tennis tables set up, and see just how many people play table tennis and how many people care about table tennis. Your comment was totally ill-informed. And yeah, sure, maybe not many people care about table tennis in America. Or what was the other one he mentioned was diving. Nobody cares about diving. Well, I bet if America had an athlete who was doing well in diving or doing well in table tennis, I'd be willing to bet they'd care a whole lot more then. So, yeah, very biased comment. Very silly comment. I thought we might be able to get through here somewhere to the road, but it doesn't appear we can. We're going to have to go around the stadium. But this will give us a chance to have a walk past. Just up here, as mentioned earlier, as we were walking past the stadium earlier, that there's lots of food places and stuff down here over night time. And this is sort of the end of it. We've got some things, so they'll have electric cars running around in here, little roller coaster track in here for the little kids. And then as we get over the other side here, we should be able to see... Hello. We should be able to see a little bit more of what happens here over night time down here. So we have a heap of buildings down here. So yeah, a lot of people come down here, have food in an evening. Wow, that looks actually like it's grown quite a lot since I was here last. It was basically just along the road, but now they've extended it right out the back here. I'm going to have to come and do a trip out here again one night sometime soon. We might have to contact Elba, come out and have a feed with her. She's got friends who run one of these places, so we'll come out and have a feed sometime soon. Wow, it is much bigger than it used to be. That looks really good now. Hopefully with all the stuff happening at the lake, it doesn't sort of kill off the business here. Yeah, we had a really good night the night that we were there. There's a, if I remember rightly, just down in here somewhere, there is a stage set up where you can do live performing and stuff. Oh yeah, we've got the, don't know if we can see that there, the TV screen in there with lights and stuff over the top. I haven't actually seen anybody performing in there yet. Yeah, the 2 times I've been out here to eat, they've just had television playing on the big screen. I'd love to come out there one night when there's actually some performers out here doing their thing, and yeah, it'd be nice. Nice. All right, well, we were going to walk past that middle school and give you a look in there on our way past, but we're walking too far away from there now. Oh, here we see the back of this tower. It's just huge. It is bloody massive. I do hope they get that finished sometime soon. I'm dying to get up the top of that thing and having a look around from up there. It'd be pretty damned amazing. But we're going to finish up there. It's been a good little walk around. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get to that middle school. It's too far down the other road. So, and I want to head back to school, get some food into me. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel, all that wonderful stuff. Questions, comments, hit us up down there in the comment section. And if you have anything you would like to learn about life here in China, Guangdong, Zhaoqing in particular, because this is where I know. Again, hit us up in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea, we'll go away, do some research, and try and bring you a video on whatever subject you want us to do a video on. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.